So there's this guy called Michael, and he's got me in trouble, to be honest. About 2-3 months ago, I posted a little video, or a little picture, in fact, on Facebook, of this. This is the Overlanding Rear Bumper I started to develop. And I say started to develop because I did. Got some bits of metal cut, I started bolting it on the car and fabricating and doing all of that kind of stuff. But then I've got to move. That is, I'm moving house and I'm moving workshop. And so everything came to a standstill for a short while. In fact, quite a long while, too long. And young Michael and a number of other people have gotten to me. They've been on my case for an update. So here it is. I'm going to tell you all about Steve Steel Overlanding Bumper. Here we go. The idea was that we need more clearance underneath the car, and my one's been heavily modified. I'll show you what's going on underneath here. Just crawl around on the floor. Recently fitted new rear subframe, wishbones, all suspension, brakes, etc, etc. We deleted the back box, and it's now got this straight through pipe arrangement which I built. It's not finished, it's only clamped together, it's not welded, so it needs a little bit more work. But having done that, that frees up all this space, which means that if you drop off of a rock, your clearance is much better. We fabricated new brackets. So this is the right hand side, offside, driver's side if you're in the UK, bracket for the for supporting the bumper. It's all made out of 10mm steel, it's laser cut. Apologies for the welding, I was borrowing somebody else's welder. Production versions will be much neater and tidier. But it uses the 4 original bolt fixings up here. 1, 2, 3, and the other one's over there. And that one, and that one. So it makes for a very strong mounting, and we mirror it on that side. On the outboard ends of those mounting brackets, I've put a toe point or tie down point if you prefer. This is a double thickness, 20mm thick. It's a nice 1-inch hole through it, so you can put a shackle in there or anything else you like. And again, mirrored on the other side. The sides, I decided to completely dispense with the original plastic bumpers and things like that because they get damaged so easily, and also they're too close to the ground. So we're fabricating steel. This is 6mm. It's probably a bit thick, but particularly this one is liable to get the odd rock on it, and as such I decided 6mm was probably better. We'll put a finishing strip on the underside of that as well. This gap needs to be big enough that if the bumper lands on something and gets bent, it doesn't come up and hit the bodywork, because there's no actual support at this end, it's just fabricated all the way through. There'll be a box. There'll be a box on here. There'll be a plate here and a plate here, closed off on both sides, and there'll be a pivot point out here which will run through the box. It will be a 15mm ground steel pin with bronze bushings, and the bronze bushings will sit in an arm which comes across here so that that can swing out, and that arm could have anything hung on it. So you could have a spare wheel sitting up here, or you could have diesel cans or water cans, or you can have even a bike rack, whatever you want. It will be strong enough to take all of that kind of stuff because of the way this is fabricated. This top piece here, you see, it's curved. I thought it was nice to follow the original curves of the back of the car, and so that's a piece of 80 by, it's 40 mil deep by 80 mil, 5 mil wall, and so that's fabricated, bent, welded in. It's welded onto brackets which are in the two outriggers. There's also a straight bar behind it. This makes sure that this center point doesn't flex at all. So that's first welded onto the outrigger, and then once that's in place, then this gets put on it. There's another piece of box in there which is connecting these two together and making sure that this point doesn't flex in relation to that one. Underneath that, you'll see is a piece of 60 mil pipe, which is the 2-inch receiver. So it's 50 mil inside, well 52 inside and 60 outside, 4 mil wall. At the moment I've got a couple of temporary angle brackets on here to stabilise it. Not that I've seen it move at all, but the plan is that there'll be a web which runs from here all the way along this bottom edge onto here, underneath here, and out the other side, hanging straight down by about 80 odd mil, so there's 20 mil below here. And there'll be a plate on the underside of this with points for attaching brake straps and things like that. And so this makes for a very, very strong mounting point for your trailer. It is a long way off the ground. This is a good 600 mil, 24 inches, 2 foot off the ground, which means that towing conventional trailers can be a bit of a challenge because their tow hook is all the way down here while the receiver's all the way out there. This web that goes across here will be continued on this side and match up on this side from here on this underside and match up with that. So to get your towing working, you need one of these. I've made this one as well. That's a dropped tow bar, 50 by 50 tube with a 5 mil wall, 10 mil plate and 10 mil plate, and a few options for bolting, so that whatever towing equipment you've got on there can go. This is the primary fixing point for the pin. This is notched out, so it will fit into a Westphalia standard Range Rover tow bar, which is something I would do on all of them. And that fits in there, and the pin goes through there. So then you've got towing in the right place. So where's this project going from here then? Well, I need to finish my move. I need to finish moving my workshop. I need to finish moving myself and the house and the wife and the dog and everything else, which will probably take me another month. I've got the metal parts already laser cut to finish this job and finish fabricating this prototype. So as soon as I get moved, I shall get back on the job and get that all welded up. Probably do another video, show you what's going on. And thanks for your support. It's been really nice, the feedback. It's really motivating. It makes it worth my while. I was building this for myself, but it's really nice to hear that there are people out there who'd want one as well. So I'll get it done. It might be the end of the year. We're in 2024 now. We're 27th of October today. And I'm going to be honest, it might well be the end of the year before I can get it done. But I'll get it done and I'll keep you updated. Thanks for your support, and keep watching, subscribe, like, share, do all those things for me. It just help me grow some channel, grow some interest. More interest I get, the more motivated I am, and the quicker it will get done. So thanks, bye.